So the first thing you're going to want to do is grab your soap, your transparent soap, and then you're going to want to spray it with setting spray. Like that. And then you're going to let that sit. So once you spray it, you're going to let it sit for a little bit and let it get a little tacky. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your spoolie and you're going to coat your spoolie with the soap, okay? So just rub your spoolie into your soap and it should look a little something like this. And then the next step you're going to want to do is brush your brows upwards. So prior to this, I did brush them out with the clean spoolie. So you're going to want to brush them up. And make sure they are coated with the soap. Push them up. And then I grab my spoolie again and I coat it once again. Okay, and then I go through them again for a second time. So brush them up. You can trim your brows, but since I barely have any, I don't like to cut or plug so much off. Okay, so once that's done, you're gonna push them upwards once again. Until you get the desired look. So once that's done, I like to grab a pomade, and right here I am using the Milani in the color taupe, and grab the opposite side of the brush and just dip it in and grab a little bit. And what this is going to do is it's going to fill in your like your bald spots, and it's also going to make your brows look fuller. So you're gonna want to just flick the brush upwards and just fill in any empty spots. This is gonna make it look like hair strokes. Like you could tell my eyebrows are a little naked, like bald. So doing this step for me makes them look fuller and more put together rather than just bald, because I was not blessed with perfect brows. So you could skip this step. If you do have perfect brows, you could skip this step. But like I said, for me, I don't. So doing this step for me helps my brows look fuller. Okay, and another thing I like to do is grab the same pomade and I like to outline the top. So I grab the pomade and I just literally outline the top to get that shape that I want. So like that. Okay, and once your brows are filled in, you're gonna go in and grab a clean spoolie and just brush them through, because I know right now they do look a little crazy, but don't worry, we'll fix that. So just brush them up And then the next step I like to do is, today I'm going to use this foundation, and I am going to squirt just a little bit on the back of my hand, and we're going to use this to carve out the brows and clean them up. So just go in with the flat concealer brush, pick up a little bit, and then use this to carve out the top of your brows. Doing this gives me the shape that I want, so you do it however you like. For me, I like round brows, but you do whatever you like. Okay, once you've done the top, you're gonna grab a fluffy concealer brush and you're just gonna blend that out. Okay, now once you've done the top, you're gonna do the bottom. You're gonna grab your concealer of choice. For today, I'm using the e.l.f. Camel. And you're just going to carve and clean up the bottom as well. You could use the concealer for the top part too, which I have been doing, or I have done, but I find it easier to use the foundation that you're using that day. That way it blends all together. But you just use whatever your preference. So again, you're going to use the same fluffy concealer brush and just blend that out. I like to use this concealer for all over my lid because this is a concealer I'm also going to prep and prime my eyes for eyeshadow. So I use it as like an eyeshadow base. I always use this concealer. Sometimes I use a Tarte Shape Tape or just whatever concealer I'm feeling that day, I guess. But for today, we're using the e.l.f. Okay, so once that's done, obviously you're going to do the other side. So do the same exact thing. And then bring it all the way down to your lid. And blend that out. And then whatever is left on the back of my hand, I like to use the same fluffy brush and just apply a little more to my lids. Now once that's done, I do go in with the brow gel. This is a tinted brow gel. This is the Milani Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer mascara in the shade Blonde. So I'm going to use that just to fill in my brows a little more. Just use a light layer because then your eyebrows are going to come out chunky and like thick and crispy. So just use a very light layer just to fill in the empty gaps. And then go back in with your clean spoolie and just further brush that out to distribute the product. And once that's done, then this brow tutorial is done also. So that's pretty much all I do with my brows for the moment. I find this way easier for me. I mean, it's just what I like. You do what you like, you do it your way, you do it how you like it. This is just my way, like I said. I hope you found this video or little small tutorial helpful. If you like this small brow tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It will help me out a lot. I will see you guys in my next video.